In this video, I am going to test GTA 5 on the Acer Nitro V15 RTX 3050 gaming laptop. I will be sharing real-time FPS, memory uses, CPU and GPU temperatures, and their power consumption data across different graphics presets, and tell you whether is it worth buying in 2026 or not. But before we begin this gaming test, let's quickly look at the specifications of this gaming beast. Now, let's see how the Acer Nitro V15 gaming laptop handles the enhanced version of GTA 5. First, I played the GTA 5 game at the high graphics with DLSS and ray tracing turned off. The frame rate stayed between 69 to 78 FPS. Whereas the GPU temperature remained steady at 79 degrees Celsius, while the CPU temperature fluctuated between 69 to 74 degrees Celsius. During the cutscenes, the frame rate increased from 80 to 100 FPS, with CPU and GPU temperatures at the 67 and 80 degrees Celsius respectively. Then I replayed the same mission at the high graphics while keeping the DLSS and ray tracing turned on. The results were quite similar. FPS stayed between 69 to 78 frames per second, which occasionally reaching 84 FPS. During the cutscenes, there was only a minor frame difference of 5 to 8 FPS compared to the previous test. CPU and GPU temperatures were about 2 degrees Celsius higher than before. Overall, the Acer Nitro V15 handled GTA 5 really well at the high graphics, maintaining smooth gameplay, stable thermals, and optimal power efficiency.
God help the morally bankrupt planet your generation have left us. You're the good guy. Yeah. Anyway, I always knew you were the kind of person who didn't let other people get in the way, but I hadn't, seen that happen before. Yeah, well.
Next, I decreased the settings to low graphics, and the results were quite interesting. The frame generation jumped from 90 to FPS. However, when I turned the DLSS and ray tracing on and replayed the same mission, the FPS dropped to around 70 frames per second and kept fluctuating between 60 to 68 FPS. In terms of thermal performance, the GPU temperature remained around 78 degrees Celsius with the DLSS and ray tracing off and slightly increased when they were turned on. The CPU and GPU thermals hovered around 67 to 68 degrees Celsius, maintaining the safe levels. Overall, the GTA 5 gameplay was butter smooth at low settings, though the visual sharpness wasn't as crisp as at the higher presets.
Hang in, I'll get him off you. More cops, look out.
Next, I cranked up the GTA 5 graphics settings up to very high. The visual quality improved significantly. With the DLSS and ray tracing off, the frame rate ranged from 50 to 60 FPS during the cutscenes. The CPU and GPU temperatures were 67 to 79 degrees Celsius respectively. During the gunfights, CPU temperature remained similarly, while the GPU slightly rose up to 81 degrees Celsius. After turning the DLSS and ray tracing on, the frame generation dropped around 35 to 45 FPS during the cutscenes and the 43 to 45 FPS during the gunfights. The CPU temperature of the Acer Nitro V15 increased to 70 degrees Celsius, while the GPU temperature slightly decreased to 75 degrees Celsius. In both cases, the thermal performance of the Acer Nitro V15 RTX 3050 stayed well within the safe limit.
Thank fuck they didn't make you for the harmless idiots you are. You need to keep out back in. There's the other one. Keep out back here, or strapped or something. I only keep things in the back I don't mind losing. Oh.
Finally, I tested the GTA 5 at the maximum and the minimum ray tracing settings while keeping DLSS on. At maximum ray tracing, the FPS ranged between 30 to 50 FPS, whereas when I tested the same mission at the minimum ray tracing, the frame generation doubled from 110 to 120 FPS. For thermals, during the maximum ray tracing, the CPU temperature stayed between 74 to 79 degrees Celsius and the GPU temperature between 76 to 78 degrees Celsius At the minimum ray tracing, CPU temperature ranged between 70 to 80 degrees Celsius and the GPU between 70 to 74 degrees Celsius. You can clearly see the difference in the graphics quality and the smoothness of the gameplay between these two. Though, at the maximum ray tracing, I did notice a slight lag while controlling the character's movement. The Acer Nitro V15 RTX 3050 i5 13420H delivers excellent performance in GTA 5 across all graphics presets. From high to very high settings, the laptop maintains stable FPS, safe thermals, and smooth visuals, making it one of the best mid-range gaming machines in 2025 and the upcoming 2026 for AAA gaming titles like GTA 5. The Acer Nitro V15 with this powerful RDX 3050 graphics card and the stunning Intel i5 13420H processor delivers excellent performance in GTA 5 across all graphics presets. From high to very high settings, this gaming laptop maintains stable FPS, safe thermals, and smooth visuals, making it one of the best mid-range gaming machines in 2025 and the upcoming 2026 for AAA gaming titles like GTA 5. That's all for today's video. If you like this GTA 5 gaming test on this gaming machine, then drop a like, subscribe to Beast Tech Reviews, and hit the bell icon for more informative videos from us. Let me know your take on this gaming laptop in the comments below. Thanks for watching.